And good morning, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverETuk UK. I hope everyone's doing really well. Happy weekend to you guys. The skies aren't too bad in the UK. A little bit grey, but we can still record. So please keep those cameras in the skies, folks. I wanted to update you guys with this 3i Atlas object. News Nation are talking about it, guys. Everyone's talking about it. It's giving off signatures and readings, and all the data that's coming back doesn't quite add up to a comet. And this is why people are all over it, folks. Let's check out News Nation, and I'm going to go over some really crazy stuff, guys. A crop circle being formed. Now, I showed a video the other day. There's more to it. John Stewart posted something up that I want to share with you guys. It is fantastic evidence, guys. Fantastic. Okay, let's get into it.
1st of July, NASA detected a mysterious object speeding toward Earth, and some actual bona fide experts think it might not be your typical space rock, or maybe any kind of rock, or a natural phenomenon at all. For one thing, 3i Atlas, as it's called, is interstellar, meaning it's from outside Earth's solar system. That is incredibly rare. In fact, it's only the third object from parts unknown to ever visit us. It's also moving very quickly, 135,000 miles an hour. Right now, it is near Jupiter, but it's expected to fly by Earth in late November, maybe early December, about 3.5 months from now, at which time my next guest thinks we might get the answer to an even bigger mystery, whether humans are alone in the universe. Avi Loeb is a theoretical physicist and professor at Harvard University. I'm thrilled to have him back on the program. Good to see you again. Okay, so for everybody who doesn't know, this is incredibly rare. It's a third known interstellar object ever detected. Why? Why is that so rare? I mean, why do we have so few of them?
Well, thanks for having me. They're difficult to spot. There aren't many that are passing through the solar system, but this one is quite unusual. It's relatively bright, meaning that it has, if it's a solid object, has a diameter of 20 kilometers. That's bigger than Manhattan Island. And there isn't enough material in rocks in interstellar space to give us such a giant rock once per decade. That's the duration of the survey of the sky. We expect once per 10,000 years, such a giant rock. And so the question is, what is it? Now, people argue that it must be a comet, but for a comet, you usually see a cometary tail trailing behind it. In this case, the deepest image that we had with the Hubble Space Telescope revealed that it has glow in front of it, not behind it. And then the trajectory of this object is extremely unusual, fine-tuned. It lies in the plane of the orbits of the planets around the sun to within 5 degrees. The chance for that happening at random is 1 in 500. And then it comes at a very special time when it passes close to Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. The chance of that happening for this object to pass so close to these as they move around the sun is 1 in 20,000. And when it gets closest to the sun, the Earth would be on the opposite side, so we can't observe it. That could be on purpose if it wants to do some maneuver, taking advantage of the sun's gravity or sending probes to the inner planets. So it looks quite unusual. It came from a direction where there are lots of stars in the sky. That's why we had a hard time identifying it. The question is it technological?
Well, it could be. Or is it possible it is a comet and the tail, you might not see it right now, but the closer it gets, you might see the tail. You might then say, oh, it is a comet. That's a possibility too?
It is a possibility, but we don't see any trace of gas around it, no fingerprints of molecules or atoms. So the question is, does it really look like a comet? And of course, as it gets closer to the sun, it will warm up, and we should be able to see clearer signatures if it is a comet. I have a scale that I invented for the purpose of this object, where 0 would be a natural object and 10 would be a definitely technological object. I give it a 4 right now. Okay. And within the coming months, we might realize that it's actually a 0 if it looks like it's a natural object, or a 10. If it's a 10, then the question is, what do we do about it? And it comes closest to the sun on the 29th of October. It may well be that if we realize it's technological, the stock market will crash because there will be a huge uncertainty.
What do we do? Okay, that's the question. First of all, A, what do you do to find out what it is? And B, if it is what you think, what do we do?
Right. So the response has to depend on its properties and its intent. What is it doing as it comes closer to us? And it's just like having a visitor in your backyard. You can't decide about the policy for all visitors. It really depends on the intent of the visitor. And it's just next door. So it's not like getting a radio signal from a star that is thousands of light years away, where we would have plenty of time to decide how to respond. And I believe that we need an international organization that will make policy decisions about such an object. We are worried about existential threats from artificial intelligence, from global climate change, from an asteroid impact, but we never discuss alien technology.
Guys, that is mental. That is mental, because if you guys, and you've been watching with me and you're starting to connect the dots, listening to that, and I know, guys, he's just said on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being a comet, 10 being something technological, he's at a 4 right now. I can guarantee you when he first noticed this, he was at 1. And it's going up, 2, 3, 4. And as this thing gets closer, he's going to learn more. And it could go up 5, 6, 7. And if it goes up any more, I'm telling you, it's not going to be a 0. It's not going to be a 0, guys. And this is where he's right. People have not considered, at least public organisations have not considered the fact that these things could be on the way to us. You know, we may not be searching for this signal and then we receive one with plenty of time to react. This thing is heading towards us. There is no time to react. It's like, try and find out as much as we can before it gets here, guys. And this is why this object is amazing. It's capturing the thoughts and minds of and imagination of everyone who wants to see ET visitors, and I understand it. Fantastic research. Thank you, Avi. Thank you, News Nation. Thank you, Skywatch Signal as well for putting this up on X in the first place. But guys, amazing stuff. Can't wait to see what we learn in the coming months. And we're close, guys. We are close. August now, September, October, November. We're going to learn a hell of a lot. Okay, next up, we are on to X, and John Stewart has put this post out. CGI not. This beats my alien video. And guys, it really is something special, this is. I know I showed this clip yesterday, or the day before, and I appreciate there's more to it. I didn't know, but John's put out this whole clip here, and I watched more. And there was a hell of a lot more. So, from what I understand, this is a security camera, VHS as well, so back in the day. And look at this, guys. It's mad. This is on the roadside, look. It looks like they're playing there. You see how they come together and then they like... It's like, you're it. That is insane. And these kind of waves that you're seeing going across the film here, this is, I think, some kind of static electricity that these things are producing, which is causing the camera to do this. That is mad. That is absolutely mad, guys. Boom, 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 making this round. Mental. Mental. And there's another one as well that's just appeared up the road from me in Chair Hill. I've not gone there because I've just got to be a bit tighter with things at the moment. But it literally is about 7 or 8 miles down the road from me. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing more, folks, in due course. I'm just trying to catch up with everything that I missed while I've been away and been, you know, I've gone from visiting crop circles to going to Wales, and there's not been much time in between to catch up on stuff, and a lot going on which is taking precedence as well. So, guys, if you want to see me have John Stewart on the show, let me know in the comments. I have asked him; he said he will definitely do it, but we've yet to arrange it. But if you want to see it, let me know in the comments. John, I appreciate you, mate, and we've got a lot to discuss, man. So hopefully you do manage to find some time to get on. Guys, I want to end on this one, and Chupacabra. Wait, what? The year before MH370 went missing, a Spanish YouTuber uploaded a video showing 3 orbs circling a commercial airplane, guys. This is concerning. So this is the one below MH370. We all know about the missing Malaysian flight. But then we've got 2013 Spain. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, folks. I appreciate for that time of year as well, and not everyone's going to have a decent camera. There weren't many decent cameras around, but well, there were, but you know, nothing that's going to capture a plane up high in detail. You know, not everyone's going to have that equipment to hand back in 2013. So I get it. I mean, you can see the orbs here. The plane's clearly moving at a very slow speed. The whole thing's been slowed down, and it looks like something's flirting with the idea around the plane of engaging. You know, let me know your thoughts, guys. Has anyone ever seen anything like this before? Obviously, this footage here is as clear as you like. Hard to verify, right? I know a lot of people have tried debunking it, and I'm still on the fence with it all. I know these kind of orbs are real. This happens all around the world. You know, these things are seen all over the place. I've just shown you the crop circle video. They exist, guys. They exist, and if you know they exist and you can just put that to bed, that part of it, everything else becomes worth looking at, right? Interesting. Thank you, Chupacabra. And thank you, everyone. We're going to leave it there. Please like and subscribe, as always. UndercoverETuk UK. We need your support. Support the public's evidence. Support disclosure, folks. Thank you so much. Take care. All the best. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.